Part 1. The Beginning. The Making of a Genius. Before the world called him the richest man on earth, before his name was written in history books, there was just a boy, sitting in his small room in Seattle, dreaming. A boy named William Henry Gates III, born on October 28, 1955. Not born into poverty, but not born into greatness either. He was just curious, deeply, endlessly curious. From the start, Bill wasn't like other kids. While others played outside, he'd lose himself in the pages of books, science, logic, and even encyclopedias. He wasn't reading for fun. He was searching for how things worked. At 13 years old, Bill's school got something that would change his life forever: a computer terminal. In the 1960s, computers weren't in every home. They were massive, rare, expensive machines. But to Bill, that glowing screen was magic. He spent hours in front of it, typing lines of code. He would sneak into the computer lab late at night, even after everyone left. His teachers noticed something strange. This boy didn't just use the computer. He understood it, and that's where it began. His obsession, his purpose, his destiny. Bill met another boy who shared the same passion. Paul Allen. Two teenagers, one dream: to change the world through technology. They didn't have a plan, but they had the fire. They called themselves the Lakeside Programmers Club. They hacked into computers, not for crime, but for learning. Wrote simple programs and dreamed of a future nobody else could see. But Bill wasn't just gifted. He was relentless. When he set his mind on something, nothing could stop him. Not time, not money, not even failure. His parents were worried. He'd stay awake all night coding, skip meals, forget sleep. But to Bill, he wasn't wasting time. He was building the future. Years passed. Bill entered Harvard University, one of the best in the world. His parents were proud. Their son was on his way to becoming a lawyer, or maybe a scientist. But fate had other plans. At Harvard, Bill didn't spend much time at parties or games. He spent his nights in the computer lab, writing code, solving puzzles, exploring possibilities. And one day, a small magazine changed everything. In 1975, Popular Electronics featured a new computer called the Altair 8800, the world's first personal computer. When Bill saw that cover, his eyes widened. He called Paul Allen and said, "Paul, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for." They contacted the company behind Altair, claiming they'd already built software for it, even though they hadn't written a single line yet. For weeks, they coded day and night, creating a programming language that would run on Altair. When they finally tested it, it worked. And that was the moment Microsoft was born. From a small dorm room, two young dreamers began what would become one of the greatest revolutions in human history. They didn't have investors. They didn't have fancy offices. They had only belief in themselves and in the power of technology. Because true visionaries don't wait for opportunities. They create them. And that was just the beginning. The story of how a curious boy became the architect of the digital world. But this was only part one. The real battle, the struggle to build an empire, is yet to come. This was just the beginning of Bill Gates' incredible journey. If you felt inspired, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2, the birth of Microsoft.